Hey Pop Angels! So today's video is on the life and times of a famous legendary song. Kelly has a younger sister by the name of Zandi Khumalo. She has three children. Her firstborn is a son by the name of Christian Kwezi. Christian's father is musician and ex-convict. Other than JUB, Christian was born in 2010. Kelly's daughter goes by the name of Tingo, whose father is the late South African footballer and Orlando Pirates goalkeeper Senzo. Tingo was born in 2014 and she was only a few months old when her father unfortunately passed away. Kelly recently gave birth to her third child, and not much is known about the third child. She has chosen to not reveal the gender, not reveal the name, nothing, and she's decided to keep it to herself. Now, let's get into Kelly and JUB. The singer dated the rap artist and presenter for 2 years, and their relationship resulted in the birth of their son. Kelly and JUB had a toxic relationship, which was exposed by Kelly. She revealed that there were a lot of infidelity involved and further explained that while she was dating JUB, she experienced a miscarriage and a physical abuse. In 2010, JUB found himself in trouble with the law when he and his friend Themba Chabalala were illegally drag racing in Soweto with their Mini Coopers while drunk. One of the cars hit the other and tragically plunged into 6 schoolboys. 4 of the boys, Andile Mtombeni, Plomelo Masemelo, Mlungisi Kwai, and Prince Mohabu, died instantly, and the one which did live is paralyzed, unfortunately. Although their relationship was hanging by a thread, Kelly was seen by JUB's side at every court appearance, offering her hand of support until he officially got sentenced to 25 years in prison. However, he was released in 2017 on parole. Ever since his release, Kelly has made it clear that she wants nothing to do with JUB. In an MTV interview, she revealed that she was considering getting a restraining order against him once he got his release. Now, unfortunately, that was a bad move because at the end of the day, Kelly has a son with JUB. And JUB never had a relationship with Christian for quite some time, and this ended up causing problems with Christian. You do see that once Kelly did have a reality TV show, how her son Christian did not have a father figure. He was just being misbehaving. He was suspended numerous times, and there was even a time when there was no school who wanted him, irrespective of the fact that he was going to a private school. And you and me both know that private schools, he was really naughty. Now YouTube has come out and said some really terrible things about Kelly, vice versa, but it is nice to see that from all that drama they have definitely tried to co-parent for the sake of Christian. It's not clear if all is well, and JUB is very frequent in Christian's life, but we're hoping that they've managed to come on the level of co-parenting for the sake of Christian. Then we come to Kelly Khumulo and Senzo Meyiwa. Now, it is unclear when Kelly began dating Senzo, but their relationship blossomed between 2013 to 2014. In 2013, Kelly handed herself over at the Hillbrow police station after she was accused of allegedly assaulting Senzo Meyiwa's wife, Mandisa. It was alleged that Kelly's younger sister, Zandi, also joined in on the assault. So it was seemingly that when Senzo and Kelly started dating, Senzo was still married, and in fact, it seemed like Mandisa had gone and attacked Kelly, and that's when the assault happened. Now, Kelly and Senzo continued their relationship. It seemed like Senzo broke it off with Mandisa, and in 2014, Kelly gave birth to their daughter, Tingo. Senzo had 4 children in total. In October 2014, Senzo was unfortunately shot dead while visiting Kelly at her mother's house in Vosloorus, east of Johannesburg. Kelly, her sister, and another man by the name of Longwe Twala were also in the house on the night Senzo was shot. Now, unfortunately, this trial is still ongoing in 2023. Although this all happened in 2014, justice has not been served. I also feel that there's a lot of lying because, the people which were accused are like 6, 7, Gandhi, one person shot at Senzo. It's just not making any sense, and the public are not happy about this, and they just want like justice for Senzo, and they feel like the Khumulo family are protecting whoever shot Senzo. Now, Kelly then dated Chadodon. When they dated, they were all happy-dovey. They even were engaged in that same year in December. However, they called it quits. Now, when she went on Kaya 959, she basically said that she regretted the relationship and she only dated him because she was in a weird space at that time. She said that they were a weird combination and she only agreed to marry him because of the fact that everything was not making sense at that time and she was just doing things for the sake of doing things. The things we do when we're in a weird space, when you're in a weird space, step back and don't do anything, because whatever decision you make at that particular time, you are going to regret them. I was in that space of being left behind, trying to fill up a gap, not realizing that the space is within myself. That's what she said on the radio show. Now, what's funny is I used to work somewhere where it would be like kids events, and I remember she came with Chad and her two kids. So I find it funny how she was not sure of Chad, but she was okay with Chad being around her kids. So that's very, very, very weird to me. Now, in 2020, Kelly said she was grateful to God that her relationship with rapper didn't work out. The singer lifted the lid on her feelings with regards to the breakup with Chad during an interview with YouTuber Mac G. Mac G asked Kelly about her relationship with her sister, baby daddy JUB, and recent ex-fiancé Chad. Kelly replied it would have been the worst mistake of her life had she stayed with the rapper. I would have been stuck with a man who is highly insecure and needed a lot of growing up to do, who needed a lot of healing to do, needed a lot of self-love to do, and that was slowly, somehow being transferred to me. That would have been the biggest mistake of my life. Father, thank you for saving me. Thank God I didn't make that mistake, she said. The songstress disclosed that she was the one who ended the relationship instead of the popular opinion that Chad left her. She said Chad was intimidated by her fans and high profile. I called it off. Being insecure about my friends, I have a lot of gay friends. Being insecure with my fans are my life. I am where I am because they support my music. Now, it's very interesting because I generally didn't understand what Kelly benefited from Chad, and I'm not saying that every single relationship needed you to have some benefit, but if you look at Kelly's previous men, now ignore the fact that JUB was an ex-convict. When Kelly started with JUB was a big star at that time. Then we look at Senzo Meyiwa, he was a big star as well. And then we come to Chad. Obviously, she was starting to deal with an insecure man because, of course, Kelly is Kelly Khumulo. And we have Chad Jordan. Obviously, he would always feel swallowed. Like I said, there was a time they went for a family event and I was working there and I saw all of them. And most of the attention went to Kelly. So I can only imagine how many rooms, events, and places where Chad was there and Chad was swallowed alive. Because no one was really interested in him. Most likely everyone was just interested in Kelly Khumulo. When it comes to the third child, allegedly the third child's dad is Mto Yende.
So fine, but her breath is like whoa. She says she wanna dance, but she don't know how to woo. I'm iced out, ooh, looking like a
I shame that is her type for real. And I checked this guy out and she has a type. You know, she truly has a type besides Don, which she did confirm that she didn't even like him. He was never supposed to be someone she was even supposed to look at if she was in a good space. If you look from JUB, Senzo, and they have similarities. I just don't know how to explain it. Definitely Senzo and this guy from Kaiser Chiefs, similarities, but allegedly that she gave birth to a baby girl. Now all of this is basically coming out from sources. It has not come out from the horse's mouth. We're not too sure if she's even going to basically tell us the baby's name, if she's going to show us the baby in the near future, but we're definitely looking forward to it. One thing I love about Kelly is the fact that she's able to stand out and stand up from all the BS. I cannot only imagine not only losing someone that you loved at that time, but also your child's father. I don't know what happened. I was not there, but I don't believe that she would want the child's father to just die. Like, what would she have gained? Truly, Kelly Khumalo was Kelly Khumalo at that time. She was a big superstar. So, what truly could she have gained from Senzo passing away? But anyway, we have come to the end of today's video. Do comment down below your thoughts on Kelly. Till next time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that post notification bell down below. Love and light. Bye.